Hey everyone, the Motivational Professor here, and we are going to take a look at crude oil. Now, today was a US holiday, so let's jump right into the chart. Everything closed early today, but this is what it's showing on the daily candle. Now, I do want to show you, if you paid attention to us last week, okay, we had this nice drop here. Remember, we talked about this making higher highs. We sold from here, and we caught this nice 100-point drop. So right now on the 1 hour, we can see with the market closing early that we are above this 50-day moving average. Now, what I want to do is I want to look at a couple of things before we get into the larger time frame analysis. Okay, so we have not yet made a higher high here. Now, if we draw some Fibonacci levels, okay, from this high here down to this low, we can see that we are kind of approaching this nice critical area of the 78.6, which is about 73.13 in the trading view chart. I know someone mentioned to me last week that they wanted me to call out the price points, so I'm going to try to do a better job of that as well. So this is kind of what we're looking at on the intraday 1 hour. Now, I do want to bring your attention to the 4-hour mark, because again, this is going to tell a story as well. Now, when we look at the 4-hour, if we throw a Fibonacci retracement from this high to this low right in here, okay, it lines up pretty similar to where we're at right now, but it does change the numbers a little bit. So I just kind of wanted to show you a visual on the 4-hour. Then we're looking at the 61.8 here in this area, okay, which we're getting very close to. Let me change the color of that to yellow. So you can see on the 4-hour mark, we closed up with a positive, okay, on the 4-hour mark, even though for the day, crude oil was down. So why is this kind of significant? Well, I'm going to break down the zones here in just a minute. But again, if we look at the 4-hour trend, okay, this here created a new high, but we have not yet created a newer high, which would have to be above 75 to really say that oil will continue higher at that point. Okay, for right now, we are still somewhat bearish on crude oil in the overall picture of it. Okay, so one more chart I want to show you is this 8-hour. And what I want to do is I want to kind of hide this for a minute so you can kind of see where we are at, on the 8-hour. Okay, and now if I was able to grab a trend line and kind of put it here, we can kind of see that we bounced and we've now had those two touches. So we have to kind of wait to see what's going to happen up in this area, which if you look, lines up perfectly with about the 61.8 or the 78.6 on that 4-hour chart that I showed you earlier. So if we go back to the 4-hour, you can see here, and we're going to kind of zoom in, right? There's my circle, okay? And you can see how that would be the next touch of the trend line. So in my opinion, we're still looking for, more bearish moves until we close above this sell area that's here. Until then, we may come back up to retest this area and then drop again one more time. We should have to wait and see, but we do have an established trend line now with multiple touches here, and we're heading right back up towards that trend line. So again, we kind of have to wait to see what price is going to do there when it comes to this trend line on both the 4-hour, the 1-hour, and overall in general. So now that we've had a chance to kind of take a look at this, I want to go ahead and drop all the way down to our 15-minute chart. And let's go ahead and make this nice and large so everybody can see it, no matter if you're watching on a mobile device, a tablet, or on your desktop. So we can clearly see here that we had this big push here, okay? And this right here is kind of like that push, right? A pullback, and then we have the extension, which is common when we see a large candle that way. So again, here we are now. Here's our yellow circle. This is the area that we are approaching. This is where we need to determine. And again, I'm going to kind of look at this 100 area. If we close above this trend line, we should see continuous movement up towards 74, 74.40, 74.60. If we fail to close above this trend line at about 73.76 here, right, then we can expect some more bearish movement down. Okay, so I think we're going to kind of come up to this area. So this is going to be an area to watch, and I'm going to go ahead and label that. Let's grab a text here, and this is where, area to watch. Okay, this is exactly what you should be looking at to see what price action is going to do in this area. It's going to do one of two things. It's either going to reject this area up here somewhere, right? And then give us another drop down, right? Or it's going to blow past this area, close above this trend line, and then continue in the upward direction. But I am not confident of a bullish move above this 73.50 area until we see multiple candles closing above. So for now, for me, my play is to be able to scalp off this Fibonacci resistance that we showed you on multiple time frames in here to look for more downward movement when it comes to crude oil. For now, I need strong confirmation because I have a trend line here that's telling me, hey, we have not closed a candle above this trend line in quite a while. So I need to see a candle close up in this 7,500 area, 74.50 or higher, as I mentioned, to be able to say we're not going to go bullish. Can you scalp? Yeah, absolutely, right? If we see, price come back down and drop into the 72s, high 71s, I think a good buying opportunity. But for right now, I would not be buying from this position. I would be looking to see what price is going to do between 73.20 and 73.40, and that should give us a pretty good idea what oil is going to do and the scalping opportunities that you are going to have. So if you got some value on this video, you can definitely smash that like button. If you're brand new, subscribe. Check me out for about 30, 60 days. See if you get some massive value. I love trading crude oil, but we also will do an analysis on other pairs like US 30 and also gold as well. Okay, have a great trading week. And if you have any questions or you want other analysis done on this channel, maybe with your favorite pair, drop it down below in the comments. I'll respond back to you within 24 hours, and I'll definitely get that video out as well. Have a great trading week.